Hi, this is Erin Bennetts. I'm one of the therapists at Play Therapy Connection, a Heart's Way home in Littleton, Colorado. I want to say thank you first and foremost for participating in our virtual Ask a Play Therapist event and submitting your questions. I have several questions to answer around distance learning. And I want to start with this first question because it highlights a couple things for me. And so the first question is around a 6-year-old resisting distance learning. And that resistance looks like he's not participating, sometimes crying, and not speaking up when the teacher asks questions. So that's his parents' observable behavior. Is my kid's resisting distance learning. Underneath that resistance, parents identified he has said he doesn't understand why doctors can't just make COVID go away so that things can go back to normal. This is a brilliant question because it really does highlight, I think, many of the things that our kids are experiencing. So he's using his behavior, his resistance around school to actually communicate, I'm dealing with a lot of stress and unknown and frustration, not about school, but about having to be home and about this disease and the length of time it's going to take to figure out what we do next. So a couple ideas about how to respond to his frustration, right? I would respond to the emotional need first. Respond to, there's a lot of information about this disease that we don't know, and it is frustrating that it's taking doctors so long to figure it out. But the doctors are working as hard and as fast as they can and helping guide us and giving us guidelines and suggestions for how to stay healthy and how to keep people around us healthy. And it's hard, but things are different, and I'm here for you. I wouldn't get as focused on the resistance around school. I would name the emotion that's underneath the behavior and then support what comes next. I hope that's helpful. I love that your question, again, identified the observable behavior, but underneath the behavior is an unmet or unspoken or even identified emotional need that we can respond to first and then address the behavioral challenge. Be well.